Good morning, Wilmington. I say good morning, Wilmington.
Welcome back, everyone, to Good Morning Wilmington. I'm here with my guest co-host, Meshach. How are you, Meshach?
I'm good.
You still hanging?
I'm hanging always.
I know, you can handle this. You got this. All right, we have our first guest on the plaza is Dr. Patrice Gilliam, the Dean of the School and Graduate Adult and Extended Studies. Welcome.
Good morning. How are you?
We're wonderful. And how are you this morning?
Doing well, thank you. Thank you very much for having me here.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, Dr. Patrice Gilliam.
So I've been at Delaware State University I just actually had my 6th anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thought it was 7, but just was told over online that it was really 6. But I've been there for 6 years as the Dean of the School of Graduate Adult and Extended Studies. I've had a series of experiences through the area of academia for an ad nauseum amount of time, and also served here in the state of Delaware as the Secretary of Labor for a couple of years before I came to Del State. Just so you'll know, our School of Graduate Adult and Extended Studies really includes our graduate programs, our adult and continuing education programs, and our online programs. So we cover quite a bit throughout the university.
Wow. So I'm honored to have you here. I am a proud alumnus of
I
the College
know,
of Business.
I know.
Right? So we are family. I want that pin.
I'll make sure you get one.
Thank you so much. But, I was blessed to be able to get my education at a young age. But we have a lot of people right now who were not as fortunate, and they might be looking to further their education now.
Absolutely.
What is it that you offer? What can you tell them to get them to come and visit you guys to maybe further their education?
So it's real interesting that you bring that up, and I think Delaware State University has really worked very hard to attract any number of students, what are considered mostly non-traditional students who are attempting to go to college for the very first time and maybe the first time in their family. Yes. So we offer an affordable education. We offer programs that really are in-demand programs for the most part to help people move forward and to acquire significant employment. And we really appeal to any number of different individuals, and that's why online programming has become very significant at Delaware State. Interestingly, most students at this point are somewhere between the ages of 18 and 64.
Whoa.
So
Never too late.
Never
too late. And so we do a lot of programming to make sure that we're appealing to 18-year-olds, but also appealing to those somewhere in between and even all the way up to 64-year-olds.
And I do appreciate you said that age range, because if someone is listening and watching and they're maybe afraid to go back, maybe they started and they couldn't finish, or they never had the chance, or they couldn't afford at the time, but now they can. It's never too late.
Right.
So how can someone find out more information? Is there a website and an email address so they can find out more information?
Sure. So our email address is desu.edu. If you're a student who's interested in contacting the graduate school or finding out more about our online programming, you can use that same website. But at the same time, you can also call area code 302-857-8200 to get more information about our programming.
Patrice, I do have another question for you. So with the continuing education that you're offering at DSU, is there I guess you would say a wide range of majors available, or is there a specific for the continuing education?
So let me just say first, let's talk about the educational process first. So we have a good number of programs, online programs we offer across 4 colleges in the university. We have 23 programs, 6 doctoral programs. So we, again, really cover a wide spectrum of opportunities for students. In our adult and continuing education program, we do offer, again, in-demand occupations. As Secretary of Labor, I'm really aware of the fact that we really need to be appealing to students as they're coming back to school, not only just to get a career, but to get a career that is going to be meaningful for them in the long run and meet the demands of our community. So in our adult and continuing education program, we were just awarded over the last, I believe it's 2 years, $2.1 million from the state and from the department. Well, it's really the Department of Labor. I said from the state, but it's the federal Department of Labor. And that was for what we call H-1B grant. So we're working with students who are interested in, I should say participants, community members, because they're not all students, who can come in and get training in cybersecurity and IT. And we offer a number of healthcare occupations as well. So those are the two areas that we're primarily focused on as a result of that grant. But we have a variety of programs that students can come in and get a credential.
Wow. So Dr. Gilliam, as the dean of these programs, where do you see it going for the future? Like, what is your vision for it, and how can alumni and just the community as a whole support what you have going on?
So it's interesting you bring that up. We have two primary programs that I think are very interesting. So let me back up and say that as a result of COVID, interestingly and successfully, over about a 5-day period of time, we were able to bring on about 1,500 plus courses online. We had to operate online.
Wow.
That was our business in education for that 2-year period of time. And so we've grown as a result of that experience and offering those kinds of programs, because we recognize that those, I talked about that range of ages for our students.
Yes.
So many of our students are professionals who want to come back. Many of our students are students who, for whatever reason, have not necessarily been successful when they were there before, and oftentimes leave with a tremendous amount of financial aid burdens. We've also had a number of students who, for whatever reason, are recognizing that in order for them to move up in their careers, they need to either get more education or get more training. So we appeal to a number of those students. Now, I forgot your question. What was your question?
It's okay. You answered everything already. And how can the community or alumni, how can people help support your program?
Yeah, well, I mean, financially.
Of course.
You know, joining our alumni associations is one way to make a contribution. Again, being able to make financial contributions to our university is really an important piece. But I would say to you, the Alumni Association is really important because they support our programming. I mean, we listen to the individuals who have graduated from Delaware State University, who are active members of the community, and who can tell us a little bit about what they think can make our programming better. I know what I wanted to say, because you went back and asked me how can, you know, what are some of the things that are going on that can help our students. One of the things that has been really significant for us is we have established a prior learning assessment program. So because a lot of our students are coming back and have been there before and left for whatever reason, we started a near completers program. And so what happens is that this actually happened around the time of COVID, where we recognized that there were so many students in the country, 40 million as an example, that have some college credit but never finished. Right. And so we figured, as a result of those numbers and looking at the community, hearing from our alumni, hearing from students who had been out there, that it was really important for us to figure out how we can support them. The state, by the way, has now a Pathways program, so we've become a part of that. And much of it is to allow those individuals who have credit but not finished an opportunity to come into our program to get those additional credits, but also through the PLA process to be able to get credit for the learning that they've acquired through experiences outside of the academic setting.
Excellent.
So work that they, their own work experiences, extracurricular experiences, things like that can now be used to help them get credit, which puts them above and beyond their academic experiences and can lead them better to getting their degree.
This sounds like a phenomenal program offered at DSU.
It is.
As you're continuing to speak on it some more, there's no excuse at this point. If you really want to get back to school, finish your degree, or continue and get an additional degree, or continue training, there's no excuse. You offer so many avenues.
Right.
And I do want to highlight the fact that you have the ability to take these courses online.
Exactly.
Because the working person, especially, they have their everyday job. It's hard to juggle going to school and going to work, and then let's not mention they may have a family,
Correct.
kids. So I'm assuming, so you can just follow up with, this is very conducive, this program, to the working person.
Absolutely.
That's important for everyone to know.
Absolutely. And in addition to working adults, we also have a number of international programs. So, you talked about your Jamaican background. We have a significant number of students in Jamaica,
Correct.
in Barbados, in China. You know about the China programs. And so we're growing all the time. And as a result of our experiences in the Caribbean, that word is getting around. So we're in conversations to expand much further into the Caribbean area. So we offer educational programs. We just started a Master's of Business Administration there in Jamaica. So in addition to working adults and individuals who are considered non-traditional, we're really reaching out into international markets as well.
Okay, so I'm going to volunteer that you send me to do the interviews down in Jamaica. Okay, I'll take
Do you
that
have a
one.
place there?
Excuse me, you made me cough. I wish I had a place there. No, I wish.
I was like, that'd be perfect
No,
for you.
I wish. But no, I would love, the fact that we have Delaware State University as a whole, right? When I first came back here in the 1900s, it seems like forever ago, and it was just us. But just to see how far that we have spread out all across the globe, I'm super proud of it. And we are so thankful for your program and everything that you're doing.
Thank you so
So
much.
before you leave, whatever it is that you want to say to the viewers, to anyone listening right now, how people need to reach you or contact you, anything you want to say, please look at them and talk to them directly.
Thank you, and thanks for the opportunity, really. So what I'd like to do is just say to you all that as the HBCU university in the state of Delaware, that we certainly would look forward to any one of you who are interested in coming to the university for an affordable, worthwhile experience, educational experience. I would also say to you that if you are one of the individuals who has some credit and interested in coming back to the university and has a great deal of experience through work, through extracurricular activities, here's an opportunity for you to get credit for those, for the learning that comes from those experiences. And I would also say to you that we have entered into an agreement, a partnership really, with the Thurgood Marshall College Foundation, and we have established a joint center for non-traditional degree completers. So if you're an individual who, for whatever reason, has credits but would like us to support you in terms of coming back and getting credits, that is yet a second opportunity to do that. So if you're interested in any of these opportunities, please feel free to contact the School of Graduate Adult and Extended Study, which, by the way, is here, has now opened up a facility down on the riverfront.
Yeah.
If you come into the train station, you'll see us right directly across. The big sign is there. If you're on the train, you'll pass the sign. So we're situated there, and you're welcome to come in and get any information if you're here in the city. If you're down in Dover, you can certainly stop by our campus as well. If you're down in Georgetown, we have a campus. But if you'd like to go to our website, you can go to desu.edu, or you can call us at 302-857-8000. So we look forward to hearing from you, and certainly look forward to bringing you into the university if that's your interest and desire.
Dr. Gilliam, it has been a true pleasure having you on the show, but I really appreciate that you're getting the word out and you're getting this information out to our viewers and listeners, because education is key.
Yes.
We talk about it all the time on Good Morning Wilmington, even with Ivan, but even Meshach always advocates for education, especially with his passion with DSU. I mean, the importance of it and continuing it. And you should never stop learning.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I do want to I have talked a lot about our educational opportunities, but I do want to go back to our adult and continuing ed
Please.
programs too, because we have a number of workforce development programs that are being offered, and most of those are over at our Kirkwood Highway facility.
Okay.
So again, that's yet another place where
Yes.
someone can stop in and talk to us about our workforce development programs.
Excellent, excellent. Are there any events coming up that we should know about that you may be hosting, or an informational event that's coming up? Do they have? I feel like they do. Yes.
We have information sessions. I would again ask you to go to our website and look at the schedule of events, because our online programs operate every 8 weeks.
Okay.
So our online programming and many of our graduate programs are online. So we operate 365 days out of the year. So I would just say go to our website and look at our calendar.
Is there a way, and please forgive me if I missed this very important piece of information, because you did mention that it is affordable, which is key. Is there any assistance, scholarship available?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so I think that's important to touch on.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So we have scholarships available, because we also know that we're at a time where students, many cases, are coming in who have financial issues or are struggling professionally or personally. We also are offering wraparound services. So we're right there doing coaching with them and that sort of thing. So we offer a lot of support services in addition to scholarships.
In addition to scholarship.
Where else would you want to go?
DSU is where it's at.
Yeah, we're making it affordable. We're making sure that it fits into your schedule.
Yes.
So please, once again, desu.edu. Join the family.
Yes.
Thank you.
And finish your goals. It's never too late.
That's right.
Never
It's
too late.
never
And it
too
is an
late.
ongoing, learning is an ongoing experience, and
Yes.
Del State is there to help you in any way you want to acquire more learning. So.
What's up, everyone? It's your main man, Big Ob, the talk of the town, Mr. DETVCH.com, and I'm here with my wonderful and amazing co-host,
Vincenza.
We just stopped by to tell you to be sure, if you want any information on what's going on in Wilmington and to meet some dynamic people doing some amazing and great things, be sure to watch us live on Good Morning Wilmington on Mondays and Wednesdays at 10 p.m.,
Oh, Ivan, 10 a.m.
which he said, 10 a.m.
Listen to me. That's why he has me here. But yes, tune in live, 10 a.m. Monday and Wednesday on Good Morning Wilmington.
DETVCH.com.